Well, in many forums, as a businessman, I have spoken seriously about the economy getting back to its track. And the economy getting back to track, it's a task that must be done. But what is happening today is that on the what I will call the top level, the economy is doing severely well, but it needs time to trickle down, because to come back, if you remember, during the time of austerity measure, most of you are not born, and you know it takes a couple of years for economy to get back once you run into deflection and depression and all the rest of them. And let me be honest with you, I'm not saying this because I'm a member of APC. There is worldwide inflection and deflection and depression. One, the effort of COVID has been there. The COVID takes about 10 to 15 years to go off. The effect of COVID, you know, all places were locked up. And if places are locked up, there were no economic activities anywhere. And when you have no economic activities anywhere, means that there is depression. Means we can't do man to woman, man to man, woman to woman transaction. And when money are not mixing, not parting to each other, changing hands, it's a problem. So honestly, it's because we have no formal economy. In the United States, things are very difficult. In UK, things are very difficult. In Canada, in everywhere, Australia. I saw one of my niece who said, "Oh, I wanted to go to the United States." I told her yesterday, I said, "You better stay back here." She had her visa, she had everything. And I said, "Please stay back here, because it is better for you to stay here." Now you can be hungry, you run to somebody, your uncle, your aunt or so, they want to eat, and your uncle or auntie might provide for you. So it is not just really what people think it is. And I can assure you, I'm not in the economic team of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I can assure you he's working day and night. It's more President Tinubu knows that people are hungry. President Tinubu knows that the ground is suffering. But you can see in few things he has been able to get back. Stabilization of the foreign exchange in the last getting to 9 months. Foreign exchange is stable. And most of you know I sell petroleum. I have 2 tank farms. And will we depend on doing the subsidy again? The answer is no. I'm not saying there could be subsidy. There could be subsidy in agriculture. There could be subsidy in something like food, but in petroleum, it was a very big scam. You know that, and I've said it in many other forums, as you said, and I believe that in the next 1, 2, 3 years, the economic activities will be getting down to the roots where it's supposed to be. I know people are suffering. I pay people, I work with people, I sell commodities. I know what I used to sell, and I know what I'm not selling now. So I know people are suffering. President Tinubu himself also knows that people are suffering. He's not a fool. He's a president. No president whatsoever in the world wants his people to suffer. And no governor also in anywhere in the world want her people to suffer. It's just the same. When people are in position of leadership, they want to do their best so that they can eliminate sufferings from the people they govern. No. It's always good for people, when you forgot something, you come back to say what it is. And you heard from the governor. I didn't say so. And our template when I was governor was very simple. It was to rebuild Abia, rebuild Umuahia, bring the money from Abia to build Ohambele, to build Awaza, to build Ibere, to build Umunocho, Hafi, and all the rest of that. That's exactly what I did. Because it's a very simple template. If you touch, go to the hen that lays the golden eggs, you'll be able to have the eggs to make omelette for other people to eat. And that was what I did in Abia. The bringing Enyimba Football Club to be an international club, those are part of the business. It wasn't a fun. Yes, it makes our people happy, but also it generates money. And there's no way in Africa you will go, people don't know Abia, they don't know Enyimba, they don't know our stadium. I built the two stadiums. I built the stadium in Abia and I built the stadium in Umuahia. It was not for fun. It was to generate enthusiasm about our state. And the greatest things we did when I was governor was to make the place peaceful and people live by creating the Bakassi. I created it single-handedly. My Bakassi was not going to judge about women or girlfriend and boyfriend or husband and wife or papa and mama disagree. No, it was purely to shoot on crimes with the police, with the DSS. I work with the army, DSS, and the police very well, and I am them that they were doing the job they were created. So whatever Governor Oti said, he said it in good faith, and I accepted it in good faith. That shows people who said we were not doing anything. I laid a solid foundation. It's just that there was a little disconnect, and that disconnect made it very impossible for things to continue on the way. And Governor Oti came and reconnected it, and that is the truth. Yeah. No. There's no problem about state APC. No. My visit is private visit. I didn't visit because I'm APC member. I'm the oldest governor of the state, and I have a right to go to Governor Oti at any time, even today. So it is not matter of this or that. The matter is the governor of the state. I don't discuss what we discuss inside the room. I've never. I always say my discussion with him is about the state. And I have no other interest. You see, I'm building about 5 factories here in Ibere that are going to take off in the next 1 year. One is taking off in the next, if they are cashew nut now, we could have started processing. So I need peace here. I need unity here. I need to encourage the governor. I'm APC to call, and I've said it that if you listen, channels use it. When I said I can pull trigger for the APC, I don't know what that means. The people writing this are not educated. If they're educated, they will know our party is one. If we have a governorship candidate, we take position, but there's none. APC should be able to work hard to deliver our president and deliver the party. We are committed to it. No, those are rubbish. I'm a high-ranking member of the party. No small boy or girl will be talking rubbish. I'm a member. To suspend me, to talk about me in the APC, you have to go to NEC. You have to go to NEC. I'm a high-ranking member. I brought up, APC was there when I joined, but I brought APC. Have they won in any other place? They are still winning in this constituency. So we need to make APC to win in other constituencies. It's not by what those people are doing. Politics is not about carrying crowd or doing things you are doing. Because young men who came into politics to make money are making noise. We don't do that. I've been in business for 40 years and I have a track record. And that track record is there. So they don't even know what party means. So if I have gone to Governor Oti, and when there's a private man, and I remained to visit him at any time I went to visit him. I wasn't invited. So that is the issue. I don't know about that. Well, to be honest with you, in 26 years, nation building is not just one night. Nation building is an opportunity for everybody in the nation to contribute. You, as journalists, me as senator, me again as employer of labor, me again also as your colleague in your business. So Our duty is to be Nigerians, to work hard for Nigeria. We have done well. People are saying we have not done well. We have done well. Let me tell you, I am opportune to be in few African countries, having institutions that are doing business. Those institutions, people criticize our judiciary here. We still have one of the strongest judiciary. People criticize you journalists here. We still have one of the best journalism core in Africa because you guys are strong. Even when they say don't write, you write. Even when they say don't say, you say it. So, in all, we are building a very viral democracy. Democracy is not succeeded in one day. It's not a job you gain in 1 hour. It's not a job you take in 2 days. It's a job you're able to do on a long-time basis. So it's a long-time business. It's not a all-commerce business. It's enduring. It's a lot of patience also you need to function in democratic process. Oh, whenever I'm always with him in Abuja. Whenever he has time, he comes to see me in the house. I have no problems with him. It's just let him say what he wants. If he wants to run for governor, he should come back and say, I want to run for governor. We know we have a candidate. I've asked my younger brother to keep his himself and Ben cannot run together. That's the truth. So if he wants to run, let him come out and declare I'm running for governor. So we prepare to win the governorship. If he's not running, let him go back and run for his House of Rep. We know we are preparing to go for House of Rep. So you cannot be a holder and also be a beholder. That is where I stand. I'm a party man. I'm a very good party man. Very, very good party man. The Channels TV will tell you. Last night in politics today, I said I will pull trigger. When a man tells you he pull trigger for his party, you are educated, isn't it? What is the definition of pulling trigger? Means I will lay down anything to support my party.
That's it.
That's what it means by pulling trigger.
Yes.
So all these who are looking for food to talk and they are talking about party, the party is very strong. The party here is very strong. That is the truth. I'm sure you people know our movement. You know the Orji Kalu movement. You know the reality organization. We are very strong. Even if the APC is not strong, we are very, very, very strong. We can pull surprises anytime, to anybody, to any place, at any time. So we are ready. Yes, it's possible if we, of course, if we come together, why not? We can produce a governor. If we work very hard, that is it. Every job is hard working.
That's correct.
If you don't work hard, you don't lick orange. If you run in school, in those days, if you are doing inter-house sports, it's only people who run, the people that were doing athlete, they are the people that will be giving the oranges. So if you work hard, you will win. No. I will read the president. I work closely with the president. I'm not a member of Abia State House of Assembly. President has done very well, and president 2 years. If we can give him benefit of doing another, finishing his 2 years and doing another term, I think we will see a lot of changes in the economy. I'm not concerned about politics. I'm not playing politics. I'm talking about revamping the economy. I'm man-based on the economy, because if there is no economy, there will be no livelihood. And I want every Nigerian to come together and support our coming together to rebuild our economy, to support the president. Let us leave politics. People are playing politics. Our friends are playing politics. People are saying they are building coalition. Yes, but those are not what the people need. The masses need a concrete evidence that economy can be rebuilt. There will be food up on the table of almost all Nigerians. And that is my vision. I have never gone out. I've been saying it in this state that the truth will come out. They will say Orji Kalu didn't do anything. They say Orji Kalu did something. But I mean, I gave solid foundation in the state. I never owe workers. I never owe leave allowance. I never owe gratuity, pensions. I never owe salaries. I never did that. And we were working. And the first time, for your information, we got 1 billion naira. It was in 2004. The records are there in Federal Ministry of Finance. First allocation I got when I was governor in 1999 was 68 million. I asked them, what are we going to do with this? This is the truth. So when people are talking, some of you were here when I was governor. Everybody, the press, they were happy. Everybody, there was life in the place. Umuahia was bubbling as state capital. I never slept in Igbere for 8 years. I used to come to Igbere and leave at 1 a.m. back to Umuahia, driving my 406 because we had peace. So for me, we need to. For me, I'm very thankful to the governor for that road. The road, I built it 20-something years ago, and nobody touched the road again. So for me to come back and drive on the road, I must be very thankful to the governor. I don't pretend about it. Mm-hmm. Being thankful to the governor does not bring endorsement. No. For me, the governor is my friend for life. He was my banker. He said it there. The channels were there. Bring your record. He said that I borrowed $340 million from them through China agent. That he held me to pay it. Your channel, so 2G or somebody was there. So that is issue. So it's not a man I met on the street. He's a man I've known for many years. And I cannot, because of politics, and you tell me to quarrel with a man I've known for many years, is like Ben Kalu was working for me. You know that, in Bender Export. I brought him into anything he is today. I cannot quarrel with him. That is the problem. It's like Atiku Abubakar is there. I cannot say because we are not in the same party, I'll go and quarrel with him. No, it's not possible. It's not possible to quarrel with most people who share different political opinions. Like Sule Lamido, I was just talking to him few days ago. He's a different political party. So I maintain friendship, because this bubu yaya of politics will come and go. But the Nigeria will remain. Our life, if God give us life, will remain. And that is where we should be thinking about. People should stop quarreling because you are a different political party. The party is just an identity to win election. But the friendship should be what we will do to better the life of Nigerian people, which I'm more concerned about. No. This is not government project. This is my private business. Yes. Because I will explain to you. Because people say I built a lot of factories in Agbara and Ota in Lagos and Aba. My village people are saying, oh, that one but where did they build it? In Igbere. So I decided that the cashew nut factory is finished there. You people can take a look. By end of this month, we are laying foundation to build the solar industry. We are going to manufacture solar from A to Z. And we are going to manufacture keke napep from A to Z in Igbere. By March 31st, we should be producing. That's running or producing if God gives us life. So this is what I'm telling you, that I'm building these factories to support people to stop traveling, to make people, like when they said, oh, nothing is happening in Umuahia, I quickly built the Sun Heaven Hotel quickly. That's correct. I'm not building, that is not making money. I built it because I'm from Abia. I want to because everything I have is in Aba. I want to identify that I also support the state capital. That is the truth. So for me, support is the answer. We must support our state, and our state must support us. So I'm not saying I'm building. We have done a lot. We have supported our state in bringing in federal government money, in building roads, building schools, building hospitals on this constituency. We have done even beyond the constituency, because I built a lot in East Alangwa North and South. Yes. I built a lot in Aba, inside Ariara Market. So, I mean, for me, it is the power to drive is what is in me. People might criticize me today, but tomorrow they will realize I've done the right thing. That is the issue. You made a mistake. My house manager gave me a dress to wear. It's just like today, they're giving me white to wear. And you cannot blame me. It's you press people that are causing the trouble. If they've allowed me to sit down in the National Assembly and do my work one day, there'll be no wahala, there'll be no problem. It's you people causing the trouble. You saw my dress, You define it was my Christmas dress. Some say it was my Easter dress. Some say it was for president. But whatever I wear signify. Even this one I'm wearing is Emileko. No, listen. This case is before a court of competent jurisdiction, and I don't discuss it. That's correct. Because the court has every jurisdiction. When President Buhari was president, I came to see Nnamdi Kanu's mother and father, and all of you were aware. I spoke to them, and I spoke to President Muhammad Buhari. He's alive. And he directed they should be given the court that his lawyers should not oppose bail. And I went to see Nnamdi. And I saw him, spoke to him immediately, spoke to his brothers, fine boy, all of them. And the unfortunate things happened. And it was not my problem that he started doing what he's not supposed to do. I warned him. I said, once you get this bail, don't carry arms. Don't sew uniform. Don't do all these things. You are second in command, can do anything, carry your flag and shout. And that is the truth. I'm saying it publicly, so it can be on record. So the court gave him bail, and the unfortunate thing happened. When he came back from Kenya, I was the first person that saw him in DSS. True or false? You will have the record, and it's true. And his lawyer said, why should I go there? I'm going to tell him to surrender their mandate. I mean, the country is not built that way. The nationality of a country should be respected. I still believe that President Tinubu will surprise people. I have discussed this matter with him, and I'm sure that he's also waiting to see. We must give the judiciary opportunity to say who is right and wrong. Our judiciary are courageous enough to tell us who is right and wrong. Well, I have not discussed that matter with Governor Oti. I will discuss because the club belongs to me, but I don't want to go further since they say the club is going for continental. I will be prepared to take the club when they are not going continental. If I take it now, the people will say, oh, because they are going for continental matches. This is why you want to take them. But it's my club. I formed that club. It's a personal club. And when TA was governor, he just took the club. And I didn't want to argue. I'm a peaceful man. I came back to where I sat down. So it is good to be peaceful. Now, the beauty of constitutional democracy is time limit. Now he's not a governor, I'm not a governor, and we are living in peace. I go to his house to eat, he comes to me. So everything is where it is. If I tell Governor Oti to give me back the club, and if we will be willing to do that, our group, our company will finance the club and repeat what we did in Enyimba. That's right. Because it's not easy to carry African Cup of Champions. And I'm the only one virtually who can do it. And few people can do it in Nigeria. Because I have love for the match. I trained with them, I was training with them, and I took it back to back, and I took the Super Cup also back to back. That's correct. People don't even talk about the Super Cup. We took the Champions League back to back. We took the Super Cup back to back. And we were going for the third time. It's just a CAF under the President Hayatu. They didn't want us. They said they have no $5 million to buy new cup. We could have taken it the third time. I had the players. I know how to razzle the players, and we trained together, and we were a serious club where we can do it again. It's not a difficult thing. Well, Governor Oti is doing his best. I think he will put them together. I'm not worried because they are still in the Nigerian league. No, madam. It means you are not going to Okpa. As I'm talking to you now, yes. They are doing Omozombo going to Okpa. And I said it the other day, 3 days ago. I said I will beg President Tinubu to give me a station of another 3-4 kilometers. And that will take me straight to Okpa and to the border town. I don't know where this border, because they are doing Omozombo Okpo now as I'm talking to you, but it's going to stop by the river. It's not going to go into Okpo. So coming budget in 2026, I will beg President Tinubu if he can extend it to Okpo and to the border of Cross River. So this is what I have in plan to do. Well, my faith is not in doubt. I'm still worshiping, and I'm a very, very committed Catholic from childhood. You know, my mother and father were Presbyterian, and I'm somebody who went to Catholic school, primary school in Catholic church, and I became a mass server. From there, I became a Catholic. So I'm still a committed Catholic. I don't have realization period. It's just like people are worrying me. Yesterday, I talked to about 310 individuals, visitors, one-on-one. And today I say no visitor, because I have to go back to Abuja. I will stay here, go to Umuahia, greet some people that lost their parents, and from there, maybe I'll fly later in the night or thereabout. So that is it. Well, listen, I'm a member of APC, and our party have comfortably endorsed President Tinubu. So even if I have presidential ambition, it's in the cooler for now. Because I cannot fight the party.
Yes.
And the party is supreme. The supremacy of party is what President Tinubu is enjoying. The party is supreme. And the supremacy of party is what President Tinubu is enjoying. And he will enjoy it. We will elect him president at God's own time. If I still have the energy, the resource, and everything. After President Tinubu in 2031, who told you I can't contest for president? It's possible. No, it's not early. The party did the right thing because we are midterm. We need to encourage the president to do more, because the president was just very unlucky to come when the economic crisis all over the world. So, and it's not too early. How can it be too early? You could have endorsed him on day one he entered office, because they're already the president of Nigeria. It's only a foolish party who want a sitting president not to recontest. The sitting president has every right to recontest, and we support him. 100%. We support him. Well, the federal government has hands off electricity in this area. Even in Abia, there is no light. You can hear the sound of generator. Since 3-4 days I've been here, it's generator 24 hours, and I have not installed. There are solar everywhere. You can see in Abia North, I put in solar to make people in their market square and all the rest of them not to be in darkness. That's what I've done. So, but you can see that we are working out everything possible to make sure that EEDC comes back to make sure we get light. And this light problem is not also the problem of EEDC. It's a problem for our communities. People continue stealing the armored cable. Even me in the factory, they stole the armored cable. And it's not very good that you allow people, our constituents, to be stealing armored cable. It's not the right thing to do. So I encourage you journalists to find out those who are stealing this armored cable, to find out those who are doing this bad business, so that we can all enjoy. It's only in Nigeria I can see property owned communally. People are stealing it. What will help you and help me? And people are stealing it. It's not the right thing to do. So we must do something to stop it. And you journalists have a right to do it. 2027. Yeah, I will run for re-election in the Senate.
Correct.
I will run if our people find me worthy. Yes. A man who has done almost 187 roads in 5-6 years as a senator, and I have done more than 123 primary schools. In fact, I've helped Governor Oti a lot. Governor Oti is not building schools in this constituency, because I'm rebuilding almost all the schools. Even in the coming budget, there are many schools to be rebuilt. So, for me, we help one another to develop our area, because help is the right thing to do. Thank you.